All right, here we are, 4203 Birchall. So this is a 3-bedroom, 1-bath. I know it says 1.5 baths in the listing. It's not. But it's still, this is a really nice house. I like it a lot. So we are in Library Village here in West Toledo. The surrounding houses look great. A little bit of moss on that one, but whatever. But no, this house is ready to move into. So what was I gonna say? So it's listed for 120. And so if it were a 3-2, I would say absolutely buy this now. Dave, 2 thumbs up. But again, it's only truly 1 bathroom here. But it has the basement toilet. You can easily make it a 1.5 or a 2 bathroom. So nice little covered porch here. Some screens missing on that one panel, but otherwise, yeah, put a screen up there. This is a really nice area to sit out on nice days in the spring, winter, and fall when we have them. So, all right. So lead ordinance wise, we're doing great. Vinyl windows, we got siding. I have no concerns. This is a huge rug. I don't hate it. It's been here for a while. You can tell just because they cut it out around the vent there. You know, we can pull it up and see what's going on underneath. It's just got furniture, so I'm not going to try to do something stupid. But no, I think even if you just wanted to keep this rug here, I think this works absolutely fine. So there's that. Very, very, very typical floor plan for West Toledo here. If you've seen one, you've seen them all. So we have our bathroom here. And so paint-wise, I don't hate this. It's a nice bright blue. It's cheery. It'll wake you up in the morning. Good vibes with blue. No, I actually read that somewhere. Shower looks great. No issues here. We do have a modern exhaust fan. So yeah, I think this is fine. Tile looks great. There we go. All right, bedroom number 1. So the carpet is in fantastic shape. I would venture to say this looks brand new. All the rooms have great ceiling fans. I know I am a huge fan of the ceiling fan. God, that was a great dad pun right there. You can tell TV mount was here. But people who put up the nice fans take care of the houses. So people who put up the cheap, crappy fans, typically your investor type people, you know what's coming behind that too. Not great maintenance. This closet is completely normal. You see the hardwood floor underneath there. But again, I wouldn't touch these carpets. They're great. So, this room might need a paint just because you got, the screws. You got a few holes here. Maybe, maybe not. Talk to your PM. So we have the nice built-in cabinets here. Again, when you see the nice ones like this, that means the house was built well back in the day. Bedroom number 2. Got the same thing everywhere. Got the nice ceiling fan. The closet's here. That's a little different, but it's big. It's fine. Maybe clean up the walls in here a little bit, but again, nothing huge. That our attic access, I think that might be. It's actually pretty convenient there for our trusted home inspectors. All right, and then bedroom 3, always a small one over the steps, but it's still fine. We got the nice ceiling fan, and we have our typical closet there. So it all checks out. All right, so we have the airing deck out here. So that is a lovely Toledo feature that all the insurers hate. So we have the door here. You simply screw this shut and nobody goes out. Bottom line. So let's see here. Oh, hello. There we go. So yeah, let's see. Dave can take a step. I'm not falling in. The railing looks good. So yeah, I think inspection and insurance wise, I mean, yeah, it's as good as it's gonna be. But again, you just as an owner, you screw this shut and it never sees the light of day again. Done and done. Okay, there's that, there's that. Was I about to kill myself? Okay, moving on. Okay, the built-in cabinets with the original glass. I mean, this house has just been very, very well taken care of. There's our other built-ins that you see around Toledo. Dining area, nice fan. I mean, this is all great. So Erie has done the inspection, it looks like. This house fell out of contract for some strange reason. I can't remember off the top of my head. Listing agent told me. Updated kitchen. It's not stone, it's regular countertop, but the sink's super nice. That's a higher end sink. Dishwasher. You don't see these in this West Toledo very often. Range looks great, fridge looks great. Look at this floor. I mean, someone put a little bit of effort into this. Again, that's just the vibe that I am getting with this house, is that it has been very well taken care of. Separate little dining nook area. I don't even think you mess with this blue. I think it's fine. If you want to paint this, you can, but when you start painting one part of the room, then everything else starts to look like crap. So, all right. Back deck. Again, I'm a big boy. I am being held up just fine on this. Garage we could not get into. Can't see inside. We'll get access with the inspection. Roof looks great. So roof here and on the house are the same roof. So that's good. We do have central AC. It's old, but the question is, does it work? All right, so two things we're going to get into here in the basement. There are downspout extensions. That is good, but you can still see there's a good amount of effervescence. We're not talking Alka-Seltzer. It's just, yes, all basements leak in Toledo. Toledo used to be a swamp. It is what it is. So people do not freak out about this. The inspector's going to say, oh, effervescence, and some people freak out. But again, we used to be a swamp. What you do is you put a dehumidifier down here. So you can see, you see the walls here. That's ground level where you start to see the stains and everything. It has the downspout extensions. I would just say if you wanted to get some dirt and improve the grade, that's as much as you're going to do when it comes to the older houses like this. Again, this does not freak me out. It's just, again, it is what it is. Now, we have a 2015 water tank. All right, so quote end of life, but that looks fine and there's no rust. So again, it's not super damp down here. It is what it is. Old furnace, not ancient, not new. Does it run? Check. So that's an old galvanized gas line. Let's not use that. And you see they have it. Okay, that's a little bit of engineering there. They have it off the block. Just use the 220. So we have the replaced sewer stack line here. That is great. That's where our washing machine goes. Fantastic. Here's our quote second bathroom end quote. So yeah, not the best. And then here is our Pushmatic electrical panel. Boom, 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 boom. So yeah, these aren't great. There's histories of them not tripping when they're supposed to. So I would schedule a new electrical panel, but we see some new wiring here. This isn't bad. I would say, yeah, I mean, all that conduit looks pretty new. So that's not a bad thing. We got 2x4, not doing a whole lot here. Not quite sure what this is. But what I was saying, so there is a clean out, but there is an external clean out outside as well. What that tells me is that the sewer line has been serviced at some point here. If they have an external clean out, there's probably been a good amount of work done. So obviously we'll check that out with the inspection. But if you really wanted to make a complete second bathroom, what I would do is figure out how to wall this area off right here. And just so you have the laundry here, just make this a laundry room bathroom. So you have the toilet. The toilet looks updated, so I'm not flushing it, but we can make sure that works. Yeah, you can take that stuff out over there and put a sink in there, put a stationary tub, just run that line right on over and boop, into the floor drain. That would work. So yes, it would probably take a couple $1,000, but if you want to close this off, now you can call it a true 3-bed, 1.5 bath. So again, that's just my experience with my student housing and everything. I have done that a lot. People use the bathrooms. And otherwise, just some extra storage here. And then this is the front of the house. And so again, we got a little bit of wetness here. We had a lot of rain last week, and there's just no air moving down here, so I'm not surprised to see that. Again, this used to be a swamp. All basements leak. So I would have a dehumidifier. Actually, here it is right here. Here's our dehumidifier. Look at that. How about that? So just have that running. It's going to be fine down here. But yeah, electrical panel, maybe some grading outside, maybe paint for that one bedroom, and literally that's it. I think a nice house like this rents for $1,300 at least. So yeah, there we go.